Okay, so Scott, today we are going to discuss about the Connect, SAP Connect administration, SAP Scott, that is called the Scott. Scott is the transaction code here for the messages, for mails, for going the mails to the terminal. So there is a facility in SAP to send the emails to the your respective recipients. We can send the mails. For that one, we need to do the configuration in the Scott, and in the SOST we can monitor the outgoing which are going out to outgoing emails are going or not, so we can monitor it here, right? So normally normally when you done the configurations, so normally when you book the order, so normally you will get the emails from the respect to some also like Amazon, something like that. You will get the emails, right? The outbound email you will get with the PDF, some order number, everything you will get it out here, right? That is called the SOST. So here the configuration and everything we have to perform in the SOST, Scott transaction code. Then we can monitor the outgoing emails and everything from the, so here, right? So from the SOST we can monitor it here. So Scott and SOST here, right? So what is mean by Scott here? Here in the Scott transaction code here, if you go to the in the system, if you go to the Scott transaction code, Scott, in the Scott transaction code here, you can monitor, you can create the SMTP node. First time you have to create the node, SMTP node, you have to create it here. The node activation you have to perform it here. SMTP, the node activation you have to perform it here. Why? Because to get the mode, that SMTP node should be active, right? Then continue, right? So here, what is the mailbox host? Every organization, every company, they have the mailbox server, right? The mailbox server here. So that is the reason we will also put like google.smtp.com, one common just a dummy host name I have given here, right? Mailbox port always like 25, right? So just click on the OK button, mailbox configurations, everything we are doing here. So you want everything should be in the internet here, right? So what is the address area? So you want to send it to the all the addresses, right? Means you can put the star, right? Email addresses, not only within the company, all the addresses you want to send it here. So just click on the OK button. So then click on the OK, yes. Then so there is a job, which will send the emails. So that will run every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes. Just you can use the 5 minutes, just click on the continue button, then your node will be activated. The SMTP node will be activated here. So when you click on this button, you will see whatever you configured here. So everything you got it here. Whatever you configured, everything you got it here. So which means SMTP node you have configured. Means with this node, you will get the emails, the SMTP. This is called the Scott configuration. So suppose if you want to get the emails from the SAP, you need to enable the Scott here, right? There is a activation Scott configuration. You have to create it here. Scott configuration you have to create in the systems here. So then once the Scott configuration for the outbound messages, outbound, which are going out of the system, which is outbound messages here. Inbound ones which are coming inside of the systems, right? So inbound, it's the outbound here, inbound and outbound here, right? Send jobs here. Send jobs means you need to create the one SAP connect job, you have to create it here. So you don't need to create it manually here, just to go ahead and here click on the create button. So right, so when you click on the create button, so every 10 minutes that should start it here, right? So every 10 minutes you are going to create the one job here, right? One job you created, so that this SAP connect job will send the emails to the respective recipients as per the every 10 minutes once, right? We want to change it, you can change it, right? The timelines, that is our wish. We want to change it every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, you can change it. So this Scott configuration that we have to perform it here. The Scott configuration we have to perform in the systems, right? That is what we have done, the Scott configurations and everything here. Then what next here? Then if you go to the SOST, SOST is for monitoring the emails, outbound emails. Suppose like what are the emails, whether the emails are going successfully or not, whether the mails are failing or not, you will get the clear picture here. Outbound emails, you will get the clear picture here. So currently we don't have any mails here. So that is the reason you do see the 000, right? So suppose we'll create the some emails, some mails and everything here, right? Here we can go to the Sbwp SAP business workspace, right? Here this is your business workspace, same as like here whenever you go to the Outlook or your Gmail, same as like for every person there is a separate workspace, business workspace, to send the mails, to receive the emails. So for that one, outbound calendars, everything, normally when you open it you will get everything, right? Same as like here you will get the inbound, outbound, everything. Suppose you want to send a message mail to your friend, okay, your nearest friend or dearest friend, whomever you want to send the email, just set manually sending the emails. This is the manually, if you want to send the emails, you can send it out here, right? Just click on the, suppose what you want to send, suppose like some text message, right? So you can write it, what you want to write it, you can write it here. Recipients, who is the recipients here? So that recipients, the recipients type, is it SAP internet address, right? Maybe Gmail. Suppose like, let me take it here, one Gmail address here, right? So gmail.com, something like dummy email ID I have given here. This is the copy to you and copy. This is a copy to the send as a copy. One copy you will also get here. Then you just send, you want to attach anything here, an attachment, you want to create the attachment also. I want to attach something here, some document, some text file I want to attach it here. So I have done the attachment also attached here. Then click on the save button, right? Just click on the save button. This is the send button. So send button, right? When you click on the send button, this mail will go to the your respective recipients. That person will get the email from the SAP, right? The document went to the, so it went, the document is going went to the here. So here you will see which are the things are coming to your inbox. Any approvals are pending, any emails are pending from the SAP, you will get from the, this is called the workflow. Yesterday we discussed it, right? Workflow inbox. So workflow inbox. So yesterday SW3 you have activated, then you are approval list. So if you are in the approval list, you will get the emails. If you are in the approval list, you will get the emails to the your inbox. You will get the emails to the your inbox and approval tasks and everything. You will get it out. Select it, then you can approve it from here. Also, you can approve it here. So that is the, this is the your business workspace. Sbwp is our business workspace here. So that here, what you can do here, you can create all those things here, right? You want to send the mails, messages, appointments, calendars, all these things you can find out from the here in the business workspace. You can do that one here. Business workspace, you can perform the all the activities here in the business workspace here, right? So that is the main thing here. You need to take care of the business workspace. So in the SOST you created, then you want to check, you send the email from SAP, it gone. But how can I check my emails? So how can I check whether my emails are going to respective system, respective person or not? How can I check it here? Here, you need to go to the SOST is the transaction code. Then you can see whether your emails are going to the respective system or not. You will see all the information here, right? All the information here. Here you can see here, it is scheduled. So it is scheduled, which means job executed. Every 10 minutes, the job will execute. It will, job will execute it here. So that will, job will execute it, and that will send the data to, so the your recipients here, right? Otherwise, you can also manually send it. You no need to manually send it. Here, it will send it automatically. The request will go. Automatically, the request will go. Why? Because you have scheduled the job, right? SAP Connect job you have scheduled in the SOST, right? SAP Connect job you have scheduled. SAP Connect job you have scheduled in the SOST. SAP Connect job. SAP Connect job you have scheduled, right? So that will be scheduled. That will send the mails to the respective things. It will send it to this respective send here, right? So here maybe run it manually once. SM37. Go to the repeat scheduling here, immediate. Then here just click on the save button. Then you see, so that is went to the that is executed. That will be executed here, right? That will be executed here. So that will go to the systems here. So like that, that will execute it. Then once the job is executed, whatever the mails stuck here, that all the emails will go to the your respective systems here. Respective systems here. It will go to the all the emails. It will go to the respective systems here. If the recipient is correct, then you will get the emails. If the recipient is getting, it will send the emails here. But here, the message we set as like one job, right? It will send after 344. 344, it will send it here. 344, maybe what is the time zone it is looking, it will send the that like 344, something like that. It will send the emails there, right? So this is the scheduled. The time is not fixed, but this is the scheduled here, right? So that is the way the emails. So this one here, you can monitor it here. Everything we can monitor it from here, right? So here main thing is the mails are not going means here you need to look at the, so here you need to look at the, so your SMTP server details are correct or not. We have given the wrongly, but if you give the correctly, then definitely the person will get the emails. We have given the wrongly, but at least it should stuck it here in the SOST. It should stuck here in the SOST, right? So same as like here, the emails are stuck here. You can see the emails are stuck here in the SOST. The emails are stuck here. The emails are stuck in the SOST. So it's not went. So if you want to send more, then you can go to the Sbwp, SAP Business Workspace. Go to the Sbwp here. Just wait, let me bring the charger. Okay, I'm back. So this is the SAP Business Workspace. Here, what we can do here. So all the mails, suppose someone is sending to some approval list, then you will get to the your inbox here, right? Something got stuck in the inbox, you will get the documents or everything here, right? So all these items you can see it here. All these things you can see it here. Any workflows, groups, tasks, any approvals are pending, everything you will get here. Select it, then do the approvals and everything here. We can do that one, execute it. So that will be executed. So here if you want to send the something, some appointments, calendar appointments, so anything, then you can send it to the your respective person. So distribution list, so right, so anything you want to send it here. Here we can create the, here we can create the one message here, suppose like so bank statement or something like that. Then create the, attach the bank statement here, internet address. So fax, we want to send the fax also, we can send it here. Then you can address anything here. Then it won't go now, because that is not a valid email address. It will check, right? So you have to properly enter the some email address. You have to properly enter it here. Email address properly you have to enter in the systems. Okay, so that is the concept of the Scot and SOST. Scot and SOST. This is the Scot here. All right. Just save it. This is also correct, the correct one. Maybe to save it. So that is saved. That is saved in the draft actually. So that is saved in the draft here. So like that we can save the mails. So this is the one of the business workspace, all business related activities. Like Scot is like your mailbox, inbox configurations and everything, some mailbox configurations and inbox configurations for to using this Scot and everything. We can use it here, mailbox and everything. We can use it here. That is the Scot. So suppose inbound configurations, like outbound mails configurations which are going out, which are coming inside of the systems. So that is one. So SOST is for the outbound, to check in the outbound mails and everything here. So SOIN is for the inbound mails, inbound send requests which are coming to inside of your SAP system. That is called the inbound, right? So SOST is called the outbound, right? SOIN is kind of inbound emails. Inbound emails, you can get it out here, right? Inbound emails. That is the main thing here, right? So that is the Scot and inbound. Here, the backend, one SAP Connect job should be up and running. Then only you will get the emails here. So if the job is not running, then you won't get the emails here. If the job is not running, then you won't get the emails to everything you should not get here. See here, it is you got it, the emails. So if the job is running, then you will get all those things here. The job is not running, so you will not get anything from here, right? That is the main thing here, right? So that is what you have to do in our systems. That is what you have to perform in the systems here, right? So that is the one. The second one is the SPRO, is the transaction code. Here, SPRO, this is also very important transaction code. Remember, if you want to do any configurations, functional configurations, or something you need to do some configurations here in the SAP reference image. Here you can go in the SPRO. Just remember the SPRO transaction code and go to the respective, suppose what you want to activate here. So some maybe functional related things all will be done here. Maybe some sales related things you want to activate it here, some billing related, some sales document related, some controlling list. So the functional team aware of that one, they can do all these activities here. They can do all these sales related, functional related activities here. So just remember the transaction code is called the SPRO, SAP reference image. Sometimes we may have to come to the here to maintain some settings here. Here hundreds of things are there here. Some specific settings we have to maintain here, right? So here, suppose like time and payroll management, you have to maintain here. Some time sheets, worksheets, shift planning, incentive wages, some conditions you have to apply it here, right? So then in this case, go to the here shift management, then specify the shift groups here. First of all, groups we have. Now functional teams are aware of that one. Just want to show here, so what is here, right? So here should be the modifiable status here. The client we have to modify here. So requirement types, general color, character formatting. So all these things we have to, some specific functional configurations we have to perform it here. So where they will perform it, SPRO is the transaction code for performing the customization here. They will perform all the function related things here, right? That is called the SPRO. And the next one is called the Sfw5. SAP Sfw5. Yeah, workflows. So business workflows activation here, not the business workflows. This is called the business functions activation. Business function. Suppose SAP by default business functions activation. Business function activations. Just here, what you have to do, you need to remember all these transaction codes here. So sometimes they may ask you, so where we have to activate the business functions here, straightforward. So suppose few people they want to activate by default it is activated some functionalities. So they want some other new functionalities also, they want to activate it here. In this case, you have to come to the here, what business functions they want to activate it here. So rarely we will get this type of request to activate the business functions and everything here, right? Some PLM related, bomb related, PLM related. Suppose they want to activate this one, right? So you can see the symbol here. Select this button, then you can activate it. You can activate it here, just activate it here. But this is already activated, so we cannot do anything here. So you can check it out. Almost all business functions will be activated. Rare cases, if something you want to activate it here, so you have to come to the here. Why? Because the developers of functional team, they will develop the things here. They will develop the things here, so that sometimes we may have to activate it. Sometimes we may have to activate it here. Then select it, go ahead and here, click on the activate it here. Special functions, you can activate it here. That is only one work we will do it here. Nothing. They will ask you which one you have to activate it. Almost all are activated. You don't need to do anything here, right? Sometimes they will develop the one custom, some customization related things. Then they will ask you to activate it here. Then you will come to the here. Then you will activate it. That is called the Sfw5 SAP. So business functions. So any business functions, some customers, they require the customization business functions. You have to activate it for their business purpose. So in this case, they will ask basis team to activate. They will develop everything. Only they will come to the basis team when you want to activate it here, that time. So you have to come to the here, then select it, then activate it here. That's it. That is what work you have to do it here. That is the work you have to perform in the systems. Okay, just remember, at least you have to remember the what is mean by business functions, means where Sfw5 in the where we can activate the functional configurations, image, everything, SPRO, right? All these things you need to remember, all these things here, right? So this is the main thing here you need to remember. Okay, so then what left here? Still we have, so normal transaction codes, everything I'm covering. Why? Because from starting Monday we have transport management, kernel upgrades. So high level topics we can go with that one. So small topics which are there here, I'm going to cover now all the transaction codes. Anyone, if anything is remember which transaction codes here? Work process we discussed, client copies, and yesterday we discussed about some of the daily monitoring related transaction codes. Then today Scot, SOST, SMICM, SICF, all those things we discussed. Anything, anyone left? So whatever I remember, I just explained. Anything here still? We are lefting here. So let's see. Yesterday we have allocated the timeline right. I think see here. Here the load got generated. You can see our load got generated in the ST03. We have activated the standard background jobs. Then you can see the load got activated here. The load got activated here. So this is the one thing here. So one more thing here, when you go to the SU3 is the transaction code. Here you can see, suppose for your user, if you want to change any defaults here, maybe some people, they don't like this type of things, right? They want commas first, then dot. They want month first, date, year, some Japanese language, something like that. So I like this one, then I kept it here. Someone, they don't like it 24 hours format, then they will like it the 12 hours format. You can keep it here. These are the default parameters. So user based. If you want to check it out, then you can change your own settings. You can change it here, so that whenever you see and seeing the values here, so the values will populate like whatever you mentioned here. Everything will be populated here, right? That is the thing here for today. Any questions from anyone? I don't think we have anything new to discuss here.
SU02, sir.
Yes.
SU02 record.
SU02.
Profile maintenance.
Okay, profile maintenance. Security we have not discussed that. You can ignore security related. I'm thinking what we left here. Small transaction codes. ST2, ST01 to ST07 we discussed. Then DB related, OS related. Okay. Next one is the AL11. AL11, all SAP directories here, right? AL11. So one is the SAP directories here, AL11, and also ST11, AL11 and ST11 here. So AL11 here. So all SAP directories, normally if you want to check the directories, you have to go to the C drive OS level, then go to the drive and you can go to the everything, right? Here, you don't need to go here. Just to go to the AL11 transaction code, you want to see the something in the so here go to the respective folder, then you can see what's there and what's not there here. In SAP level also you can monitor it here. You want to go to the work directory, you can go to the work directory, you can see what is there here, what is not there here, right? In the exe directory also you can see it here. So from here also you can access it. So that is called the AL11, all one, right? So that is called the SAP directories here. So and also ST11 is directly for the traces, developer traces, work directory. All the work directory files will be directly, it will be displayed here. All the work directory files, it will be displayed here. That is called the, so ST11 trace files for the error logs here. So that is the main thing here. Remember, so A11 and ST11, and these are the things here. And yeah, one more thing here, W20, W21, IDOC partner profiles. Just remember the transaction codes. Here, most of the things you need to remember the transaction codes here. Why? Because W20, W21. These are the, so partner profiles, partner. So suppose you want to send the data to the one of your respective systems, partner profiles. So here the system you have to create it here. Some system related things you have to create it here. So somewhere you want to send the data. Suppose what is the partner number? So what is the partner type? So what is the outbound parameters in? So the something like some functional configurations. So all these some development configurations you have to deploy it here. Sometimes they may ask you to create it, then we have to create it. Otherwise, the functional team will take care of the all kind of work and everything. They will take care of the all kind of work here, right? So this is a partner profiles. So suppose they want to send the data to bank, then they will create the profiles here we created. Some customers, some vendors. So like that, they will start creating the all these things here. They will start creating the type here. So you don't need to worry about the thing here. Maybe I will create some 001. So what is the type here? The type here, so user, you want to send it to the user. US agent, what is the agent here? Something like that, they will do all kind of work stuff. Don't worry. So just want to explore this one also. So users are there here. Maybe I will choose here BTP user only. Okay. Partner number. Okay. So something like something we have to set it out here. The number. Okay. Next one, I think W21, I guess. Here we have to set the connectivity here. The transaction RFCs, file-based data, all those things we have to set here. So generate the port number, own port name. So then click on the button, then hold port name. So then connection to your NWD system. Like ECD, we have the ECD, right? Then ECD system, right? What is the RFC destination here? Here you are doing the mapping to the, so your so system, backend systems. Then so here queues processing is supported. So whatever the things you have to select, they will configure it everything here. You don't need to worry about the configurations and part and everything here. They will do all kind of configurations. So all these things they will do that one, right? So you no need to worry. So through this destination, through this port, the data will go to the your ECD system. Data will go to the ECD system like that. So they will define it. All these things, the functional team, they will define it. All these things they will create it here. So here, just create the one port here. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 port. You can create it here. So what my physical directory is the global directory. You want to pick up some data from here. You want to send it to the your respective systems. So what is the RFC destination? Which system you want to go to send the data here? So like that, you are setting the ports here. You are like that. You are setting the ports here. You are giving the ports here. You are giving the ports here so that through these ports the data will be go through this port. So the data will go here to this port. The inbound data, outbound data, the status of the file, how the file should go here. So physical directory, everything it should go here. So that configuration will be done by the our functional team. They will do the configuration. Sometimes they will request you to configure the parameters. They will send you the details. That time you have to send the details here. Okay, you no need to worry about, just to take it. So W20 partner profiles and ports in the IDOC processing. Here it is the W21. W21 are the transaction codes here. You can configure it here. W20, W21. Okay, so W20, W21 are the transaction codes, partner profiles, and IDOC ports processing. IDOC port processing. Just remember the transaction code. Sometimes they may ask you what is the transaction code for the partner profiles and partner profiles. Then what is the transaction code IDOC processing? W20, W21, A11, ST11, S business function activation, SPRO image activation, inbound emails, outbound emails. So many things are there. So you need to remember all those things here. Okay. So the next one, what is left here still? Okay. So you practice it. Let's see today.
Sir, SCUA.
Yeah, central user administration, right? So that one, I think these guys are not required. Central user administration. So that one is not required.